Hello, greetings everyone. Can you hear me properly? Hear crew chief as well.
I didn't catch that.
It's good from the meters on my end. I started the stream a little early because I fat-fingered a button. Excellent, Smokey. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. We're still in the before session practice. So I don't think I have time to do a qualifying sim. Which is a shame. I was hoping to do a qualifying sim. Look at a few drivers that are out there in the practice because we're about to go to the session. Yeah, once you start streaming, you kind of can't stop. So I actually clicked the connect and start streaming button instead of the just connect, which is fine. So yeah, we'll be loading into a session in just a few moments. Hopefully the stream running doesn't cause any issue. Normally I wait till I'm in the race session to do that. Got 15 registered, so it'll just be the one split. Several people who are on this Australian practice server. I think we're about on pace with everyone.
New fastest lap for Baz, 1:32.69.
Fastest lap is just outside that, I think. About a second below. Art's been out on those tyres for 11 laps now. Well, that was the 11th lap on the tyres. So the mediums they take quite a few laps to warm up. The loading into the race session. Open practice. Yep. What's your strat? Good question, Smokey. There's not much strat here. So the pit lane's not too bad. It's about 22 seconds. There's not a lot of. Normally it's very cold here, so it tends to be a one stop. So that's what we're going to aim for. This race is a little later, so we've got a little more track temp than we normally would.
Checkered flag, P2.
Normally we'd have pretty bargain basement track temps. So you'd never get heat in the tyres, and the tyres just wouldn't really wear properly. All right. Wow, we're car number 4. Car number 4, just behind Bryce. Friend of the stream. One of the nicest guys in sim racing. I don't recognize Stefan. Art was obviously in our training session. Stefan Hyder. Stefan Ganev, I've seen around before. Johan Taplin, yes. Samuel Burnett. And then Alan King.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
Yeah, so not a huge turnout. Hopefully we have a slightly bigger turnout tomorrow night and for the Alts off. Good morning, Ronaldo. Welcome along. Thanks for the good luck. since I'm car number 4, I probably should be aiming towards the podium and not just my normal my normal back of the 10 at a when I'm in the teens. What have we got? Practice low usage tracks, so not great for tire wear, and tracks 22 degrees Celsius. Mostly cloudy, 19. Winds are out of the northwest at about 7 kilometers per hour. Humidity is very low. So yeah. Max, how you doing? Welcome along to the stream. Setups, of course. Get in and start qualifying. Have to try and put it down the front. Not too much. Hit limiter on warm-up screen. Roll that bias all the way back. Try and get some heat into the rear tyres as well.
Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Not much strap to the qualifying. The big trouble is getting heat into the tyres, so I put the bias back, try and get the rear brakes to do some work, put some load through the rear tyres. Shame you aren't able to race, but work's important, mate. Oops, that was silly. Mucking around with my bias. Looking at my dash. Not sure why I did that. Having no heat. Those rears really sucks. Or in the fronts, lots of understeer. Trying not to lock the tyres too much on this first lap. Not use any battery.
The leader has just done a 140.89. The leader has just done a 129.69.
Alright, full push lap now, see what we can do.
P3. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Oh, An apex somewhere on that corner.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Ah! Why did I brake that late, you idiot?
The car ahead has just done at 132.64. That puts you 2.2 off the pace.
Ah! What did I do with that chicane? Gotta get my mind in the game. Well, that's not super late. What did I do? Oh, I was too slow in the downshifts. So I overshot. And locked up. At least I hit that apex. I've dropped to 5th now. Alan's up there, son. Just disappointing. Like a 31.8. I've done a 29.3 in practice. So, yeah, just made things hard for myself. You broke your left arm, mate. It's no good. I hope it's an easy P3 max. That'd be lovely. That'd be very nice. Prices WTFing about. Need one of those shifters like they had on the rally cars, Smokey, with push and pull on one side.
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
Almost off track, Bryce. Just absolutely stuffed up the final chicane. All right. I think it's just a medium soft. I know it's really boring. It's just medium soft. Bryce is right. Race is long, still time. That'd be lovely. All right. Red.
60 laps. The track temp is 24 Celsius.
I need to drink.
The air temp is 19.
Oh no, Connor, I've already stuffed it up. Thanks, Max.
Standing start now. Okay, Adrian, stay calm, focus. Go! Left side, clear left. Car ahead is Baz, car number 2, B licence. Good start, mate. Nice one.
Hey, Luke. Thanks, mate. Hope you have a good night.
Nice one,
Thanks,
Adrian.
Smokey.
You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. E3.
Poor hairpin.
Keep putting the pressure on. False a mistake. The gap to Stefan behind is now 0.6.
Got to get up there and rescue our fellow
That last lap was at
Stuffy's Discord member.
Car in front is just posted at 134.29. There's an incident in turn 4.
Bryce by putting some pressure on Art. That's on X.
Alright, Adrian, we've just cut the track. P3.
Thanks for bombing me on the first corner through number 7, Daniel. Didn't even make the turn, took 2 of us out. Because
Car in front of us is Simeon, car number 3.
I said he hadn't done a lot of practice before today's race. Sorry for the scare, Bryce.
The gap to Stefan behind is now 0.5. Car left. Still clear left. Oh, fuck's sake, Adrian. Come on, mate, defend your position. Fastest lap for Baz, 1:33.72. P4. There's an incident in Aukarken. Looks like it's King.
Oh no, not Alan.
The next car is Stefan, car number 5, B licence. Incident in Barbolin curve. It looks like King.
Ah, Damien King, not Alan King. Sorry to see that for Damien as well. Hope people don't mind. I've got the radio up where it's here.
It's a new fastest lap for Baz, 1:33.54. The car in front has just done a 1:33.63.
Too much right foot.
There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be Stefan. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Alright, there he is. Type of mistake where it makes it harder, or we both now made the type of mistake.
The gap to Stefan ahead is now 1.6.
Where it makes it harder, but doesn't necessarily End your race.
New fastest lap for Baz, 1:33.02. That was a 1:33.71. That's your fastest lap today. Stefan in the gaps now, 0.7. They're pretty slow into Coca-Cola curve. The car in front is Simeon, car number 3.
Alright. Can't forget about Stefan, but we've got to look forward to Bryce.
The car ahead has just done a 1:33.04. Incident in NGK Schalke. Looks like it's Hader. P3. That was a 1:34.04. Gap to Stefan behind is now 1.5.
Sorry to see James and Damien out. Probably should try to save some tyre, Smokey. I haven't been, but... probably need to just get a little bit more of a gap behind.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
Start reducing the steering angle on a few corners.
The lap time was at 1:33.55. That's your fastest lap. is now 1.9 seconds. Okay, Adrian, the next car is a lap behind. That's a new fastest lap for Baz, 1:32.86. The lap time was 1:33.57. The guy behind has just done a 1:33.12. The gap to Stefan behind is now 1.3 seconds.
Uh-oh.
P3.
Can I not get DRS because this person blinked out?
On your right, clear right.
I got screwed over there.
That lap was at 1:34.42. Track limits, watch those lines.
Very scary indeed.
Alright Adrian, ignore that fucker in the mirror, stick to your line, nail those exits. Quicker than you, entering Dunlop Care. On your right. He's still there. Still there. Right side's clear. Come on, push like a bastard. We'll get this guy.
Ah. Should have defended to the inside into T1. Dirty air, Adrian. Remember dirty air. Break early.
Car in front of us is Stefan. Car number 5, B licence. The gap to B3 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0. New fastest lap for Simeon, 132.73. P4, that lap time was 135.14. Warning, keep it tidy, please, Adrian. On your left, clear left.
Well, that was handily.
To B3, ahead is now 0.7.
Not much the lap driver could do in that situation, I think. Just got caught in the exact wrong spot.
Fastest lap for Baz, 132.56. Car right, clear right.
Wild there. Damn. Stefan learnt from their last lap. Did a better chicane. apart from enjoying this battle, I'm not too worried if I can't get by soon. I'm not sure that our overall lap pace is much higher than this. With the DRS we might be, and the tow we might actually be slightly faster
The gap in front is now
than otherwise.
0.8.
Wash makes a difference on this track, but not as big as some others.
That lap time
Not
was
yet.
1:33.33. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Try to get closer to half race
The
distance.
track temperature's rising. It's now 28 Celsius.
A single set of softs won't quite do 40 laps, I don't think. Or it would be a risk. So yeah, not quite yet. Thinking about halfway. Obviously, even though the softs are obviously a softer compound.
That's your best lap in the session. You reel in Stefan. The gap is now 0.40. P4.
Theoretically, I should be able to do 35, yeah. I'm thinking soon past halfway though. I mean, I could do it half and half, 30-30. Oops.
That lap was at 1:33.84.
Oh, that's an off track.
Keep it within the track limits.
Oops. Bit of terrain there that gutter or something that these cars do not like.
Okay, Adrian, you need to pass this twat. You're losing too much time.
I know that I am, Jim. but you know, that's got to be, surely that's just net code throwing Stefan out there every lap. Yeah, I think 35 is the maximum number of laps I want to go. Softs are average about 0.3 to 0.5 of a second faster per lap over a stint, so going 5 extra laps is like 2.5 seconds you're just throwing away.
We really need to be in front of this car. Right side's clear.
Sorry man, I didn't see you slowing there.
Well done, Adrian. Good pass. Eyes front. The car in front of us is now 1 lap behind.
Shit, what was that going? What was that? I'd seen that he was getting a bit loose.
This is fucking great, mate. Keep it coming, P3. The next car is Simeon, car number 3. Stefan behind is pitting.
Well, there's that understeer. That's crew chief promised.
Stefan is now on softs.
Oh yeah, it probably had just lost it and had to get off the accelerator. And you get a huge amount of deceleration in these cars as soon as you're not actually pushing yourself forward. Alright, I think I need to come in shortly. Once I can get this lap time back up. Can't be doing 34.2s. Problem is, if I pit too early, I have to use up too much soft because I'll be a slower pit stop than Stefan was behind. So I'll have to get a new front wing. So instead of 22-23 seconds, I'm looking at 27-28 seconds.
Hayden.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is 1 lap behind. Car right, clear right. We just cut the track. New fastest lap for Stefan, 1:32.54.
Alright.
The driver in front of us is 1 lap behind.
Either we couldn't hear you, Alan, or you decided you didn't have anything to say.
Fastest lap for Baz, 1:32.47.
Please be quick or pull over. Please be quick or pull over.
Box in 330 metres.
Soft.
100 metres. Car in front is a lap behind. 50 metres. Front left.
I'm going to try
63%,
and
rear right 78.
stretch these to the end, Ronaldo.
Pit exit's clear.
I know it's about 8 laps too early.
Right side tyres are cold. The car ahead is Stefan. Car number 5. B licence.
Damage was slowing us down too much.
Gap to Stefan ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3
Just got to gently
seconds.
coax these blankets up to temperature. Gently coax them out of there. Out of there. These blankets, these tyres. Gently coax them out of their blankets. Onto the car. Now we've just got to pickle them up to temp. What? Come on, Adrian.
Okay, Adrian, relax, focus, keep it smooth. P5. The next car is Hampton, car number 15. C licence, and their rating is 1.0.
Too much curb. What the hell are you doing, Adrian? It's completely gone. Alright.
There's an incident in Michael Schumacher S. It looks like done. Gap to Hampton in front is now 5.4.
All right. Tyres are as close to up to temp as we're going to get. Start putting in some lap times. Because I think this pussyfooting around, this not taking it easy, is not keeping me on the track. Let's push. PJ first target, 4 seconds.
The gap to P4 ahead is now 3.6 seconds. That's the fastest lap. Fastest lap.
All right.
The leader's just done a 132.13. Done is now on hards. Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. Now, car right. Clear right. Fucking awesome move, mate.
PJ let me have that one, but had caught essentially 4 seconds in it over 2 laps. Using 2 consecutive fastest laps of the race so far.
Coca-Cola curve. It looks like Hayder. Hayder is pitting from P10. Expect him to come out a bit behind you. The car ahead is Stefan, car number 5, B licence.
Yeah, that was probably the best
Great
of the
stuff.
tyre.
Keep it coming, mate. P4. You've just done a 132.34. The gap to Rampton behind is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
Ah! Silly, silly, silly. Don't do that.
To E5 behind is now 2.3 seconds. The leader, Baz, is pitting. Is now on hards. Simeon, car number 3, is now leading.
Oh, that's interesting.
Alright, Adrian, the next car is 2 laps behind.
Leader on hards. Bryce has gone to softs.
Halfway home. Fuel looks good. You've just done a 132.15. We're matching race pace.
Don't want that. Don't want to lock like that. Under rotate. Broken turn for early for both those corners.
King is now on softs.
Yeah, that's what it says, mate.
There's an incident in car count. We think of King, right side. Right side's clear. Gap to E5 behind is now 3.7 seconds.
Ooh, that was close. Don't want to take that line every time.
Your last lap time was at 132.83.
That was a better line through there. That was a better turn in there too. That corner could do with some tweaking still.
Car in front of us is now 2 laps behind. There's an incident in Coca-Cola curve. Looks like it's Baz. Okay, Adrian, you've got half your fuel left.
Way too early for that corner. What are you doing, Adrian?
At the moment, you've just done a 132.43. Car right, clear right. V4. To P5, behind is now 4.6 seconds. The leader's just done a 132.03.
Yep, Bryce is a lovely person. Very respectful racer. And subscriber to the channel.
Stefan in front is pitting. Your last lap time was at 1:33.03. Stefan is now on mediums. Okay, Adrian, the next car is Baz, car number 2, B license.
Okay. Unless Baz makes another pit stop. Which I would to get rid of the hards, but since Baz went for hards. I don't think
Incident in Dunlop car. Looks like it's Stefan.
another stop's on the plan, so oh, Stefan's disconnected. Hope we didn't do much damage there. I just didn't have time to react.
Gap to P4 behind is increasing. It's now 5.7 seconds. P3. The car in front is 1 lap behind.
That's a shame because it was a close race there with Stefan for quite a while. Have to go back and see if apologies are owed. I just don't think I had time to react.
New fastest lap for Simeon, 131.90.
Oh, Bryce showing off with the 131. I don't think anyone else has got a 131.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is 1 lap behind.
Just need Art to have a little whoopsie. Just a tiny one. Or maybe two. Two little ones, that'd be good.
New fastest lap for Simeon, 131.72. The gap to Newburgring behind is increasing. It's now 7.6.
Yeah, absolutely, Smokey.
There's an incident in NGK Schalke. We think it might be steering.
I'll feel especially bad if it was damage related.
You've just done a 132.49.
I mean, not really at fault, but I can still feel bad about being part of an incident. I think it's the right way to go racing, really. You don't feel bad about being part of every single incident that you're in, whether you are at fault or not, then you don't try to avoid them. Fight on, people. Don't want to get involved in this. This is P7 and P8.
Clear right.
Him diving for the pits.
The next car is a lap behind. The gap to E4 behind is now 7.2 seconds. Can't clear left.
Samuel almost got a front wing up there, backside.
That lap was a 1:33.10. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Too much inside curve, Adrian.
The gap behind is now 6.8 seconds. Incident in Hoboken. It looks like Mondes.
One of the names in front of us.
Time was 1:32.22. Okay, Adrian, the next car is one lap behind.
So Smokey, you mentioned subscribers there before. Whoop. I was clicking around the YouTube interface, YouTube Studio interface, where you manage your channel, and I got it here.
Is 3 laps behind.
And I noticed that, so previously you used to have to get to 1,000 subscribers before you could monetize, and that brought all the things that where people could actually give you money,
That last lap was at
including ads
1:32.17.
and all the chat stuff. However, now they've sort of got a partial monetization level.
Seconds.
So if you've got 500 subscribers, you get access to super chats and memberships.
Is now on mediums.
Stickers.
Left, clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Sorry, that was clumsy through there. That was all my fault, sorry.
Alright, Adrian, the next car is a lap behind.
You like the fact that I didn't wreck another wing and punch someone off the track who's 3 laps down? Yeah, so you get to 500, you get to have all that stuff, and then once you get to 1,000 you can turn on advertising and get money from, obviously, premium subscribers watching your channel as well, because they don't see the ads. There's a number of people who stream this series. Some of them with a lot more reach than I do. Sometime watcher of this stream, Michael Wyzorak, or Wyzorak. My pronunciation's terrible. Streams this series. There's Ben, and I'm forgetting Ben's other names. I think he's the official Ben on stuff. Hey, Emily!
That lap was at 1:32.56. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
Emily, if you've just joined, watch the start. Skip from about... Oh, basically just don't watch after the pit stop. Welcome along, Emily. Yeah, fair enough. The soothing sounds of the simulated Mercedes HPP Formula 1 engine. Well, hope you had a good day and a good week. Bed's always good if you've got work. That's where I'll be headed straight after this race, I think. Or soon after the race.
That lap was at 1:32.49.
Well, there's only so much commentary I've done this race. Could have done with 3 or 4 more drivers, I think. Decent sized circuit. Some epic battling. Won't spoil anything, but some epic battling. Night shift. Oh, no, I meant I was going to go to bed. I've got work in the morning. Hey Florian, welcome along.
That lap time was 1:32.31. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Okay, Adrian, lap times are pretty consistent.
Yeah, I've got work tomorrow and I've got to take a doggo to the vet. Bit of a minor operation, and some x-rays, which is always better to... It's always easier to knock the dog out for x-rays so that they don't move. Alright, have a good one, Emily. Yeah, annoyingly, consistent lap times, but consistently not big chunks faster than Art, despite hards versus softs in our favour.
That was 133.07.
Just has a growth on her eyelid that's blocking a tear duct, and if it's left untreated, it can scratch the eyeball. So we don't want that.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
So the vet would be able to do it with local, except it's right on the edge of the eyelid, so you don't want the dog to flinch because you'll damage the eye.
131.62.
So yeah, got to knock her out, so may as well take some x-rays at the same time. She is we're a bit unsure. It's a Labrador cross. We suspect Labrador cross Staffy, but sorry, Golden Retriever cross Staffy.
You've just done a 133.70.
She doesn't like the vet, so she'll be nicely drugged up. Hey Max, welcome back. Not really sure. So Stefan, who was racing us at the start, checked up just in the Schumacher S here. I don't know why, whether it was grip loss or what. And we just tagged. I mean, it's a flat out corner, so we just tagged the back end, got some front wing damage.
From position 9, we think he'll come out just behind you.
So I don't know if after pitting, Stefan had some balance issues due to missing rear downforce or what. It never is.
132.84.
He's got lots of joint issues as well, hence the need for the x-rays, so has to be knocked out at least once per year for x-rays to check the progress of all that, and to draw bloods, check that the pain meds that she's on daily is agreeing with her kidneys and liver and all that. Hey Connor.
Car time is at 1:31.74.
Fortunately for the result, or unfortunately for the racing, Stefan, who we were fighting with quite a lot, ended up disconnecting. Sorta, we were on the way to chasing Stefan down after our stop.
There's an incident in Alcarcan. Looks like it's King.
And then they did another stop. And then lost it, so we'll have to see what happened. Oh, Annie's nails are terrible. She doesn't like those being done either. But yeah, I remember your old dogs. They used to greet me every time I went to visit the folks. Usually in a tone that said, "Hey you, what are you doing there? Get the hell out of here," which is fair enough. How Annie greets people walking up the other side of the street, so. Annie's about 35 kilos, give or take.
You've just done at 1:33.35. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, I've got a
Sector 3
feeling
is
that
0.39 off the pace.
that Baz isn't a member of the Discord. I know I only linked to the last year's late, and I only posted one race last year. I don't know why I didn't post more. Oh, is that it? Yes, I remember that now. Elephant Tobias with the never forgetting there. Yeah, that's right. The server just...
1:32.63.
It was when they were having those... people were trying to DDoS iRacing.
Thank you.
And the server eventually did start, but it was like 20 minutes late, and there was only 5 people still registered. And I only post the Thursday and Friday because
The next car
Saturday
is
morning my
4 laps
time
behind.
is the broadcast race, and the main reason I post the strategies is to give a bit of info for the broadcasters. I saw that Mr. Vesti's strategy was called out at Suzuka as the winning strategy from the 10 AM open race.
lap time was 1:32.61. Car left, clear left. Okay, Adrian, the next car is 1 lap behind.
Tell you what, if you haven't been looking into the SimSpeed TV broadcasts this year for the iRacing Grand Prix Tour, what classics. I mean, not that there's ever really a completely dull tour race, but Phillip Island was outstanding. There was
The lap time was
different strategies down the front. And we go to Mugello, which is a glorious place to, even simulated, is a glorious place to watch race cars. And despite me having a bit of bad luck at Mugello, the actual fight was fantastic. There was action all up and down. And Suzuka, well, I know Connor won't want me to talk about Suzuka. But apart from the first couple of lap carnage, which there was a bit, unfortunately. There's lots of great racing.
That lap time was 1:32.00. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Oh, too deep.
The guy behind has just done a 1:32.01.
Good on Bryce. I'm glad he's running
Incident in
31.7.
Looks like Baz.
Ooh. That's what we want to hear. With our competitors' hat on, of course. Never wish anyone ill except the people in front of you. It doesn't look like it was big enough.
32.61.
if Baz wasn't able to average my soft tyre pace on the hard tyre, which, like, fair dues, that's impressive. I didn't have any luck getting temperature into the hards in the 10 laps practice I did. Mind you, I'm looking at these. I'm looking at some tyre wear. No way they should be that cold. I think I've only taken that previous corner correctly like once. Braking too early, turning in too early, getting on the inside curve, which is dangerous, then having to wait. Get back on power. Because I've done all that early. Overslowing as well, probably. Ooh. What do we got?
Your last lap time was at 1:32.35.
4 laps including this one, I think. Yeah, so last year we had the race not starting was the big thing. I think it was the year before I stupidly did my open practice in a IGP series practice session, which of course at the time reduced the fuel to 70%. Now does it to 55%. So what I did next can't happen anymore, but I managed to do the 77%, 77 kilos, that's right, 70%.
Fastest lap for Baz, 1:31.39.
So starting with only 2/3 of the fuel I needed, I managed to get to the end of the race. Can't remember if I was 1 or 2 laps down.
That last lap was at 1:32.72. The guy behind has just done a 1:31.72.
going so fast? Where are they all getting the speed from?
Baz ahead is pitting.
Baz is pitting? Why are you pitting, sir? It's on like Donkey Kong now. Incidents?
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. You've just done a 1:32.05.
Must have been a drive-through. Oh no, it was 30 seconds, is now 14.
There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be King.
Hey! Thanks, Alex.
You're reeling. P2 in. The gap's now 14 seconds.
Has to be incidents. Because there is only 17 for the whole race. Yeah, it was only 17 seconds, so that's a drive-through. White flag, everybody, white flag.
Alright, Adrian, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That lap time was 1:32.75.
These tyres are pretty apt. That, ladies and gentlemen, was understeer. That might be just the white looking a bit looking a bit yellow, because it's only a little. I think it's still the hard. iRacing doesn't really tell you when tyres have actually been changed. If you change from just one compound to one compound, they stay the same.
Great drive, that's a podium.
P3, yes, nice. Shame that.
Good race, guys. Good win, Bryce. Podium bar, Adrian. Good race, guys.
Yeah, great racing all, and congrats Bryce on the win, and congrats Art on the P2. So we got about 5 kilos we can take out.
I'm the first surprise.
Bryce is surprised. Ah, thanks all. Thanks Smokey, Max, Buzz, Florian. Alright. Gonna look at the garage now. Ooh, yeah. No wonder we had some understeer. Left front tyre, 34%, 35% as my middle and inside. Right front in the 50s. So, how many laps was that? 37 laps. I'd say 35 laps is our maximum on the soft tyre. All right, let's go back to the start. I like the start. Who else liked the start? I'd already picked I was going to go down the middle. The person not gridding just made it easy. That was a bit of a risk, but I figured that when I made the decision to turn in, like here, thought, yeah, they're far enough back. And they were. All good. This was Stefan who ended up fighting with us. Art held us up a little there. That was annoying. But yeah, I think the rest of the first couple of laps we were relatively glued to the back. Art was harassing Bryce. That held us up as well. As the tyres came in, they were able to use the extra grip, and I wasn't quite, which is fine. Bryce is a little faster than me. We used to be about the same level, but yeah, Bryce is a little faster. And then we started dropping back. Eventually ended up fighting with Stefan.
That's the end of the session.
Ooh, that was close. I actually didn't realise. Oh no, Stefan's ages away when I made the decision to brake. I'm looking ahead at this stuff that's happening. So I brake a little early, just past the 100. Stefan obviously brakes right up to the edge. Would it be worth starting on softs? I'm not sure. I think you'd probably get a lot less laps out of them. You'd probably only get 25 laps out of them because the car's heavier. I mean, where did I qualify? I qualified 6th. Maybe if I was in the front 4, I'd consider starting on softs. All right. Somewhere along here, it was just after the fastest lap, wasn't it? Or was it? Oh no. Maybe it's easy to see on my laps. I think this is it. So we've gone back and forth a couple of times with Stefan. We're chasing Stefan. Just a touch. Yeah, you can see that the good wing, bad wing. Just slightly, as you're looking at it this way to the left, there's some marks and the thing doesn't look right. Just not sure what. That's way. Yeah, I don't know. Like, obviously gets on the curb a bit there, is accelerating, and lifts. Go back a lap. Stefan always lift through there? No. Oops, not Blimp, not Chopper, not Chase, not Far Chase, where's... I don't know. Like, that seems normal. If we go to the end of the lap, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it was trying to let me by, so that you get DRS. I don't know. That was the wrong place to do it. Yeah, like, oh, well, until I went on board and realized there was a downshift, I was like, oh, you know, I thought he had wheel spin or was spooked because after getting on the curb here and getting a bit loose. But yeah, you remain full throttle, and then you cut. I would cut to the inside and lift. If I was coming through here in one of these high downforce cars, anything Super Formula Light or thing, I would here make a jag across, and I saw that when I was lapping Leonidas. Leonidas came up here and about here slowed down, and I was assuming that it would keep going. But you need to I reckon you need to either cut right to the inside there to show that you've moved off this normal curve line, or wait until like all the way up here just before the line, like got to be sort of almost touching that curb. Catch you later, Smokey. So yeah, so let's see what happened. Eventually pitted for mediums. Pitted for softs eventually, and see why the disconnect. That's right, pitted for mediums. Now we're on cold mediums. Whoa! Yeah, too much right foot on stone cold just out of the pits mediums. That's going to ruin your race. Let's go through and have a look at a couple of these. Let's go back. Oh, I don't think Henry joined at all. Okay. Sorry you couldn't make it, Henry. Yeah, I don't know, because Stefan had already changed for softs after our incident. I don't know why it wasn't just softs to the end from there. So, but see, James starting just behind us. Bit of wheel spin. Okay. Oh no. Oh, James. How unlucky. Look at that. Has gone wide, has locked up, and then just that other driver's just rolled back. Oof. That was Damien. To be fair to Damien, he hasn't rolled back as in not held it, but it's just the end of the crash. You need to give the accidents a huge berth. Oh dear. And that was Samuel as well. Looks like Samuel got a decent start. Bit of wheel spin, but that wasn't too bad. Yeah. Once you get to about here off a start, you're probably staying behind the car in front. Once you get to the 50 board off a start, especially on the mediums, you're not outbraking someone into this corner. And to be fair, Damien's seen him coming. Seen Samuel coming. But it's this. Turns the wheel and locks tyres immediately and just goes straight on. So cold, no grip, ask too much, not to mention the drop off. That's a shame for everyone. Some lovely coloured Petronas liveries there. Are there any other shenanigans? This was Tim who got a great initial launch. Walked it away. Nice start, Tim. Being cautious, yeah, good move. Cautious in, sees the drama. A little bit of a lock as he turns a little more. Yeah, well done, Tim. Well done, Dwayne. Cool. Hey, Connor. P3 in the end. Having a look to see. Oh. No, that was it. Yeah, I mean, it was a shame that that Stefan that we were fighting with didn't make it. Oh, blink. Drive through. Oh. Oh. How were you on? That the hard. No wonder there was issues. Hards hadn't got up to temp yet. Game. Right. And I think that's mostly it. Most other people finished. So yeah. Back when we were Back when we were fighting with a couple of laps, were we closer? Here we go. So yeah, no, good result. First up, few people missing. I know Luke wanted to be here, but had other engagements today, so hopefully back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow evening, assuming all is well. Yeah, I'll throw up another stream and do another 60 laps, and hopefully we can get another podium. That'd be awesome. Love to come away with a couple of podiums. I think my pace isn't too bad. I mean, yeah, it's probably a podium if, as long as there aren't too many people of the pace of Bryce and Art in there. I'm probably just that half second slower or so. So yeah, half second to a second slower. But you know, we kept up with Art on the hards there, so good. Hope you've enjoyed the stream, everyone. Do hit the like and subscribe if you can, because yeah, just it feels great. Good. If you did enjoy the content, that is, and yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow night.